Judy, do you think that most new home customers in the market today understand that using a realtor doesn't cost them a dime more?
I don't think they do. I hope they did. In addition to the cost, there are many more benefits to using a realtor when you purchase a new home.
Yes, and we're going to talk about that in detail, so don't go away. And while we take a break, please subscribe, like, and comment below. We'll be right back. So we've come up with the 4 F's. The 4 F's of why it's a really good idea for you to use a realtor. So Judy, you start off because you're the fit guru.
So when we mean fit, we're talking about finding you the right home that fits your objectives and your budget, your realistic budget, and your objectives. So I've been able to work with a lot of customers and really narrow down their search, save them from running all over, doing a lot of the pre-work and preparation. I've built relationships, I understand budgets and what's realistic, and just save a lot of effort with a good understanding of what's also going to make them happy and keeping them on track. So we've had people that fall in love with the home and they get very emotional.
Right.
And I might be, delaying the buying process, but I may remind them, say, yeah, but you really wanted this. Your top priority was that, and yes, we can change objectives. That's great. People do that all the time. But sometimes getting you the right fit to stay on target is what our job is, and it's worked out really well.
Well, we all work from a wish list, right? From our customers' wish list. But I don't think I've seen anybody really drill down like you do on paper. And when you look at the floor plans and you talk to the reps about a customer that you have, you do a great job at that, Judy. I have to say. The chipper.
The chipper was a great example.
The chipper that we ran through at the David Weekley homes in the Isles at Bayview was a perfect example. They were down to 2, and Judy got them refocused, and they got the home that fit them.
Right. Yep. And we narrowed down. My husband was laughing. I take a lot of notes when we talk, and he's like, "You've actually gone through those many pens and that many pads and everything else," because I'm known for my little notebook. But those are the details that we try to keep you on track with,
right,
and reach your objectives and keep you on target with the process.
Right. Now the second F in our 4F series is finances. Now, neither of us are mortgage brokers, and we're certainly going to use our best resources. And often for a mortgage and looking at the finances, the best place to start is with the builder's lender.
Right.
But outside lenders can also answer a lot of questions for you, and they may try to be competitive. But when you have a builder that's going to pay for X amount of closing cost, and that can add up, that is really an incentive to look closely at the builder's lender and go that route. Now, we're not going to, send you in one direction or the other. We're just going to try to provide you with the options and answer as many questions as we can about financing, and if we can't answer the questions, we're going to go to our resources. It's very confusing if you haven't bought a home recently as to what you're paying for.
Right, and a little knowledge can take you in a very wrong direction unless you have the right resource guiding you.
Right. For instance, if you've always heard about FHA loans, and you know that that's a very low down payment, and you've got your mind fixed on that, you may not understand that because of that low down payment, you're going to have mortgage insurance follow you for a number of years,
I
if
think
for
the
the
life of the
length of
loan.
loan.
Yeah.
Right? So the finances are basically taken care of by the lenders, but we're here to try and make it work for you in terms of a complete understanding of what it means to finance a mortgage. It's a big step.
Right. Our third F is follow-up. And just like we do the legwork before we go see homes and help you narrow down where to go, we can do a lot of that follow-up legwork after the fact.
Especially if they're not here.
Right.
And most of our customers are from another state, another
Right.
location.
Yep. So if it's follow-up with, we've gone and saw 6 floor plans and we're narrowing it down to 2 or 3, I can do that follow-up with that builder's rep or do the research and get that straightened out or narrowed down again. It may be the follow-up of going to a pre-drywall inspection and helping walk through, take some photos for you, things like that, and be an extension of the builder for you.
Right. If you can't fly back down here for the pre-drywall inspection, it really is an important inspection.
Yes.
And you want to understand what is behind those walls, pre-drywall. So when we do a pre-drywall, sometimes we notice things that the builder hasn't noticed, and if the buyer is there, they're walking around just probably overwhelmed by all they see. Once I saw that there was a missing floor outlet, but it was okay because they hadn't put the floor down. And so, and it's not easy to adjust that kind of thing because you do have to make some changes in the flooring. It happened to be David Weekley actually, and they took care of it like that. I was so surprised. No extra charge, and it was all taken care of.
I had something similar on an outdoor kitchen. This customer had designed their whole outdoor kitchen around a kegerator and a wine fridge and had a outdoor fireplace and just a fantastic plan. And I look at this very beautiful, very level, intricately done brick wall, and there's no power outlet. So we caught that early enough before finishes were done. And again, it didn't cause a lot of pain for anyone. But because we were there and we're visible and we're used to looking for these things,
yes,
we might sometimes look for the unusual. Look at the door frame.
Right.
We're not building inspectors, but we notice things.
And we learn every time. The fourth F in our F series is for the final. And we're referring to basically the final walkthrough that you do when the builder is just about ready to close on your home. Now, that's really important too. You really need to be here for that one because not only are you going to walk through the home with the builder and check out some of the cosmetics and so forth, but you're going to get oriented.
Yes.
Oriented to how the home functions, what light switches do what, how to run the dishwasher, if you have any questions about your appliances. And, there's a lot.
Outdoor shut off for the water, all those things.
Right.
There's a lot to take in.
Inside and outside. So you're trying to take in all that information, and because we're not going to live there, we're not paying so close attention to that, but we're looking. We're checking out, looking for cosmetic problems that might, are the cabinets lined up with the doors closed correctly?
Are the drawers level?
Things that can be taken care of on a punch list before you close. Now, often there are things that won't be taken care of before you close, and then that's switched to the warranty department.
Right.
And in 30 days, typically you have another walkthrough so that you can determine if most of those things have been taken care of and what the timeline is for any further corrections or whatever that you and the builder have agreed on that needed to be taken care of.
And a lot of those are easy things to
Yeah.
remedy, but it's easier to do when you're not there, when you're not having to schedule to be home for a vendor
Right.
when the builder's still involved. So yeah, we do a lot of that. And a third-party inspector is a great thing to do that might catch some of these things, but they're probably going to catch more functional issues and structural issues more than they're going to catch cosmetic or
Right, because
minor
our
things.
home team inspection team, they have history as a contractor or a builder, and so we try to work with the best in the business, and we try to be the best in the business. So, if you have any questions, please comment below, subscribe, and share our videos with your friends and family, and ask them to subscribe. The more subscribers we have, the easier it is for us to get the word out, because Google loves subscribers, don't they? So here's our phone number, here's our email. Let us know if we can answer any questions. We're looking at beautiful weather right now, and we're going to look at some plummeting, well, maybe not plummeting
get
rates,
rain.
but we're going to have some lower rates here in the 2024
My
year.
family in Ohio is getting snow. I can deal with rain.
Oh, yeah. A little rain.
Yeah.
Never hurt anybody.
January here is still beautiful.
So until the next time, bye-bye.